Hi everyone, this is Joanna. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I am using embossing folder. Yes, my crafty embossing folder from Cuttlebug. If you are a paper crafter, you have plenty of those with different designs to create pendants. And I decided to take clay and actually emboss on the two different sides of the embossing folder. And this is the result that I got. You can see that they're a little bit different actually, and it's kind of nice. So let me show you how to do that. I already have the clay roll right here ready. Now it's pretty warm right now, so I have to say that I'm not crazy about playing with clay when it's so warm. Sometimes I even put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes to cool it off just a little bit. Now let's pull this off, and there you go, you have a very nice image. And let's do it, let's go on this side and do the same thing. Now you can see that the embossing folder definitely doesn't have the same kind of indentation as a rubber stamp or the polymer clay folders, but you can still use it, and they are very inexpensive. You can use them for paper and for that. Alright, so let's do this. Let's pull this one off. I got some stuff stuck to it, so I'll make sure that this is not going to be a part of my pendant. Alright, so now let's cut these guys out. Okay, I like it a little bit busy, so why don't we cut it here? And this little cutting device came as a set, but it actually was made for fondant, and it's really not very sharp. I'm not too crazy about it. And let's do this one here. Let's do some fun ones. The double circles. And remove it. Okay, so now we have two of those right here, and I'm going to grab silver leaf. If you have not worked with silver leaf, it's really neat. It's so gentle. It's just so paper thin. It's like floating, but it does attach to anything that is sticky, so it's perfect for the clay. I'm going to put it in a completely random order, and the smaller the pieces, I think it's the better. This thing just lasts you forever because you usually don't need that much of it, really. And it comes in a booklet of 3 different colors. So we have silver, and then we have gold right here. Whew, my gosh, I took too big of a piece. Okay, that's also covering too much too. That's okay. It's all good. Alright, a little bit here. And then the last color in this little booklet is rose gold, which I'm always not understanding this whole rose gold thing, because to me it just looks like copper. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna put it back, and the rose gold. Yeah, to me it's total copper. So let's just put it again. You can see that the pendants are very distressed. They have that distressed look to it, so you really don't have to worry about things being too perfect, looking too perfect. Or so now you're just gonna rub off as much of it as you can, and fill in the spots that you want to fill in. And you are going to be ready to start baking it. And for my clay, it's 260 degrees for half an hour. So I'm just going to grab these. Oops. Clean them off just a little bit. Now, when you're cleaning, make sure that you do not get rid of the design, because that would defeat the purpose. We're just going to bake them right now. Alright, so the mess that I have created here. Let me see if I can move it. Ah, no way. That's okay. Alright, so I have baked 2 of those here. So in order to get the design that I have right here, I'm just grabbing, this is I believe 400 sandpaper, and basically just gonna go and give it a nice rub. You don't want to take too much off, because it's going to just get rid of this beautiful design that you just created, but just enough. And you want to go around the edges too. It's kind of nice that you have, if you have some of the color on the edges. So there you go. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think I like this. And this one here, just a gentle rub. And it's funny because they really do look a little bit different, although you are using the same embossing folder, just by using the different size of the embossing folder. Okay, so here you go. I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't think I want to do any more to it. So here they are, my 2 pendants. Aren't they just so pretty? And all the 3 different colors just blending. Now I used a regular varnish here, just matte varnish. However, I took one and I was playing with a different embossing folder. You can see a different design on this one, and I used resin, and oh my goodness, do I love the resin on the silver leaf. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it just brings out the sparkle. It just brings it to a different level. So you guys can try it with resin or with the matte finish. It looks great either way, but it's definitely a different look. So here you have a project, a quick project for the weekend, and hope you try it. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ta!